rock star Ian St. John is about to be knighted.
Great, we found it. Hey, everybody, it's on.
What's on?
Ian St. John is being knighted by the Queen of England. We're hoping he'll wear the Blue Skies hat.
Oh, I don't think you wear your hat in front of the Queen, can you?
Are you kidding? He's a rock star. He can wear tights and a tutu in front of the Queen if he wants.
Ian has been wearing the hat everywhere else. Can you imagine what it would do to our sales if he wears the hat in front of the Queen? Did we miss anything?
Just came on.
Rock legend Ian St. John is about to become Sir Ian St. John.
Ah, he's not wearing the hat.
I told you couldn't wear the hat in front of the Queen.
Told you couldn't wear the hat in front of the Queen.
Guys, shh.
Your Majesty, this is a great honour. I'd like to offer you a small token of my appreciation.
Oh, my God.
He's giving her our hat.
I love Sir Ian.
This is my hat full of pain. Well, it's not my hat full of pain. You can't have my actual hat full of pain. But this is a reasonable facsimile.
She's putting it on. I can't believe it.
Wear this as a reminder of all the pain and suffering in the world.
We are going to be so rich.
Quack.
Morning, people.
Morning, partner. Morning, Eve.
What's with the cigar?
Hey, I'm gonna be rich. My life is good. Thought I'd take up smoking.
Great. I was thinking of taking up coughing.
Hey, did my Lexus dealer call yet? You're buying a Lexus?
Not yet, but I'm practicing talking to Lexus dealers. When the money starts rolling in, then I'll buy a Lexus. And if you're really good to me, I'll buy you one too. Have a Havana?
Don't mind if I do.
So, J. Paul Goodman, what are you gonna do with all your money?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it that much.
Well, you better start thinking about it. If this is the fad we think it is, we are gonna be stinking, filthy, obnoxious rich.
I can be filthy and obnoxious, and now stinking.
Guys, my God, what is that?
The sweet smell of success.
Well, I don't think we're ready for the sweet smell of success. We have big problems with the Blue Skies hats. I just had Kenny do an inventory of our stock, and we're down to 1,500.
That's all?
1,501.
I don't get it. Last time I checked, we had 6,000 or 7,000.
Well, the way the hats are going, we're going to start selling that many in a week. If we don't speed up production, we're going to be in serious trouble.
We can't speed up production. All our hats are made by the Johnson family. They make them all by hand.
Well, then they're going to have to automate.
It's not going to happen. They're Ammonite.
Ammonite? You mean Amish?
No. Ammonite. They're like the Amish, only not as flashy.
Automation would go against hundreds of years of tradition.
Well, then we're going to have to find a new manufacturer.
We can't. They have an ironclad, exclusive deal with us. And while they don't believe in automation, they do believe in litigation.
So? You've heard the problem? Is there a solution?
Oh, sure, there's a solution. All we have to do is talk the Ammonites into turning their backs on everything they hold sacred. The problem is solved.
Anybody made that call yet?
Even if we wanted to, we couldn't. The Ammonites don't believe in phones.
Yeah, we spent 2 days up at their farm last year making the deal, and it was like stepping back into the 19th century.
We had milk with dinner. The cow was literally in the dining room. There's no way they're going to automate.
Can we bribe them?
Kenny, the Ammonite lead a very plain, very simple existence. They're not interested in money.
Oh, come on. Everybody's interested in something. You make people the right offer, they'll do anything. I mean, I'm a certified public accountant. How do you think I got certified?
Well, I'm sorry, maybe it's just me, but I kind of have a moral problem with bribery.
What? Hello? We're running a business here.
We are not going to bribe them. We're going to explain the situation to them and come up with a compromise that they can live with. Now, would they have any problem coming to Boston?
Well, they travel in a horse and buggy. It's a pretty long trip.
As long as they don't drift into the fast lane, they should be okay.
Well, I suggest that we write them a letter and get them out here. I mean, the orders are piling up, and we can't fill them.
Wait a minute. Look, I know you want to do the reasonable thing. I think that's wonderful in a naive sort of way. But when it fails, I'm going to be here with a backup plan, all right? And this is going to be a plan that you ain't never learned at Harvard. This is something more a Yale man might think of.
You went to Yale?
No, but I have a diploma.
What happened to you?
Oh, this? Oh, I was out testing our new bird caller. Works like a charm.
Guys, look sharp. The Johnsons are here.
Already?
They just pulled up downstairs. They must have hitched their buggy to a Greyhound bus.
Oh, my God, we're not ready for them. Eve, get rid of that fax machine. Cover up these computers. The Johnsons don't approve of anything modern or flashy.
Ellie, the Johnsons are here.
Eve,
What?
your pants! Go grab something from the back.
No, not heels, not heels.
What?
Put these on.
Oh, Joel, the Ammonites know we live in the 20th century.
But you don't have to flaunt it. They'll think you're some kind of Jezebel.
Joel, the coffee.
What's wrong with the coffee?
They think coffee is evil.
But it's decaf.
It's just evil without the buzz. If they even smell coffee, we'll be dubbed heretics.
Oh, wait.
Now I've got to change my pants.
This is nuts.
I know, but if we don't have the Johnsons on our side, we don't have a Fed. We can't do anything that goes against their beliefs.
I'm here for the modeling job.
Get the hell out! What? I just did something that goes against all my beliefs. The Johnsons better come through. Oh, hey, look! The Johnsons, what a surprise! Mr. Johnson, are you all right?
We are all a bit winded. Father does not allow us to use the elevator.
We were blessed with the ability to climb stairs. Therefore, we climb.
Well, it's nice to see you all again. Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest partner here at Blue Skies, Eleanor Baskin.
This is my wife, Martha, and my father, Levi.
A partner implies equal, and yet she is a woman.
Well, she's a partner, yeah, but she also does some cooking and a little light cleaning.
Hello?
Is that all you could find?
We too believe the great flood is coming.
Eve, could you get the Johnsons something to drink?
Certainly. Would anyone like coffee?
Father allows us no coffee.
When I am dead, then you can take coffee. Until then, no.
We will just have water.
Well, we're sorry that Joel isn't here, but he should be back any minute.
I do not want him here.
Excuse me?
I remember him from when you visited us, and I do not like this Joel.
You don't like Joel?
I have now said it twice.
I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson. I just never knew that.
Well, may we ask why?
She speaks whenever she wishes.
We're experimenting.
Well, if I may experiment a little further. Mr. Johnson, Joel is our partner, and if we knew why you didn't like him, we could talk to him and clear this up. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
There's no misunderstanding. I hate him. And I do not wish to see him while I am here.
Oh. Okay, well, why don't we all step into the office?
We are expecting another of our group, young Sarah. She is parking our buggy.
Eve, buzz me when Joel gets back. Whatever you do, don't let him come in the office. Oh, please, please, have a seat. Oh, if that's too comfortable for you, I could get a brick or something.
No. Don't bother. I have brought my own. Now, in your letter, you said you would wish us to increase our output. Is that not true?
That is true.
True, but impossible. We make all our hats By hand, we make as many as we can, no more and no less, no slower and no faster. It's been very nice seeing you all.
Mr. Johnson, with all due respect, I was just about to suggest a solution to our problem.
She is truly your partner? Oh, she's so skinny. She cannot be of much help with the heavy labor.
Oh, she'll surprise you, sir. She has the thighs of an ox.
Well, speak, skinny woman.
Mr. Johnson, the technology exists to produce hats that are virtually indistinguishable from those made by hand.
What the skinny woman is suggesting, sir, is automation.
Automate! I would sooner dance with a Catholic.
Father, please. Let us at least listen to what she has to say.
Oh, very well. Continue, oxen thighs.
Sir, I have done some research, and over the years, other Ammonite families have automated.
Oh, I know the family, the Wilsons and their satanic butter machine.
Excuse me, Russell, may I see you a second?
Sure. Excuse me.
What's going on? Why can't I go into my own office?
We have a little problem. Come over here. Now, I know we're running out of hats, but aren't there any pants back there?
What's the problem?
Levi Johnson doesn't like you.
What?
Don't ask me why. As soon as he got here, he said he didn't like you and he didn't want to see you.
It doesn't make any sense. Everybody likes me.
You must have done something when we were at the farm last year.
What could I possibly have done? I did everything their way. For 2 days, I practically was Ammonite.
Did you wear your Walkman?
No.
Did you take his picture, chew any gum?
No, nothing. I did nothing.
Hello. I'm Sarah Johnson, granddaughter of Levi Johnson.
Oh, hi, Sarah. Everyone's in the office. You can go on in.
Well, there is one thing I did that might have upset him. I slept with his granddaughter.
You slept with Levi Johnson's granddaughter?
I didn't know she was his granddaughter.
When did this happen?
When we went to their farm, I told you. I went for that walk. I ran into that girl swimming in the river.
That was her? That was the girl in the river, Sarah Johnson?
I didn't know who she was. She was naked and swimming. She motioned me to come over, so I went over. It wasn't like, oh, here's another beautiful naked farm girl in a river who wants to have sex with me. Maybe I'll pass on this one.
But you knew she was Ammonite.
I didn't, I swear. Frankly, she seemed pretty progressive to me.
Well, no wonder Levi hates you. You defiled his granddaughter.
I didn't defile her. You make it sound ugly. It was just a man and a woman enjoying each other on the bank of a river, at the edge of a golden field of wheat, a red barn on the horizon. It was really like a Norman Rockwell painting. In an erotic kind of way.
We're dead. The hats are dead. The business is dead. I hope this whole company was worth an hour of your pleasure.
Oh, if only it had been an hour.
Well, let me go see if I can salvage something.
Russ, wait.
What?
This can't be it. She couldn't have told him. He wouldn't have come within 100 miles of here if he knew about this.
Well, that's true.
I'm telling you, he doesn't know. It wouldn't be in her best interest to say, hey, Gramps, I went a little against tradition back at the river. You know, that and a cup of coffee, you're out of the family.
Well, then this is good news. This means that Levi just doesn't like you because you're you.
Right.
Great. That I understand. Okay, look, you got to get out of here for a couple of days. Ellie and I'll handle the Johnsons. You just stay away from Levi. And from Sarah.
As long as she doesn't get naked, I think I'm okay.
Father, would it hurt just to look at this machine?
Yes, it would hurt. It would hurt like using a toaster.
Hello. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Not now, Kenny.
Levi Johnson, Kenneth Margolin, how do you do, sir? Bountiful harvest. Listen, I have been doing some studying of the Ammonite ways.
Kenny, we're having a meeting.
Quiet, woman.
Kenny?
I like this man. Now let him speak.
Thank you, sir. I come bearing a gift from Blue Skies. Hopefully it represents the birth of a new era in the relationship between the Johnson family and the Blue Skies Trading Company. If you'll just follow me right this way, sir. Here we go. Oak, if you will. Now, Mr. Johnson, I know that next to hats and butter, there is nothing an Ammonite cherishes more than a flourishing herd.
Well, this is true, Ken.
Grandfather used a nickname.
May I present to you, standing at 15 hands and weighing in at 200 stone of fun and fertility, Randy.
Ken, I am speechless.
As are most of the heifers he meets.
This is a wonderful gift.
Now, as important as this gesture is to you, so too would be your considering a new way of making hats for us.
Mr. Johnson, Oak could set up the hat machine any time you'd like to see it.
And tonight, we'd like to invite your family to an Ammonite restaurant here in town. The lighting is bad, the food plain, and the chairs excruciating.
That sounds nice. My friend, tonight we will dine. Tomorrow we will see this machine of the hat.
Hey, Oak.
Hey, Joel, what are you doing here this time of night?
I just got to pick up a few things. I'm going to be working at home for a couple of days. What's that?
This? It's a hat machine. Yeah, we're demonstrating it to the Johnsons tomorrow morning.
Oh, I wouldn't know. I'm sort of staying out of the loop on this one.
Good for you. Everybody wants to be in the loop. Gotta be in the loop, gotta be in the loop. I say, what the hell is the loop?
I'm just going to pick up some stuff and then I'll be out of here.
Say, Joel, whatever happened to the coffee?
It's in the warehouse by the waiters.
Joel Goodman? It is you.
Sarah, what are you doing here? Where's your family?
Out to dinner. I told them I wasn't feeling well. But I had to see you. I've been able to think of no one else since we met. Do you ever think about when we met?
Sure. Sometimes 3-4 times a day.
I too think of it often. Your kindness, the gentleness of your touch, your passion, your body as you disrobed and joined me in the water. Oh, it was magic.
It wasn't really magic. It's just the water was very cold.
My body awakened that morning, and for the first time I knew what it meant to be a woman. I'd like to feel that way again, Joel. Help me feel that way again.
Sarah, it could never work between us. You and I are worlds apart. Or at least a long buggy ride apart.
So, what are y'all doing here now?
Levi decided he wanted to see the machine tonight.
Mr. Johnson, are you sure you wouldn't rather see the machine tomorrow morning after you've had a good night's sleep?
No, I'm fully rested. I slept while you were talking. Now, where is this machine?
It's right over here, sir.
Impressive, isn't it?
I am never impressed by machines.
If you don't mind my saying so, sir, you should be impressed with this one. The hats made by this machine are perfect, and I've personally inspected every stitch.
It's also incredibly fast.
I am faster. I have been making hats for 60 years. I will not be beaten by a machine. We will have a match.
You want to race the machine?
Yes, my able hands against this godless contraption.
Cool.
It occurs to me that I know almost nothing of your ways, Joel Goodman. Nothing of your faith.
Well, it's not really that different from yours. Just more guilt and less livestock.
Ready? Begin.
Dear God.
I have never seen anything like it.
Again!
But Levi, did you not just witness this miracle?
Again! Again! Again!
These are good hats, Father. Think of the time we would save with such a machine. Time better spent with family and community.
Quiet, fool! The Johnson family will use this machine over my dead body. Come, we are leaving.
Oh, Mr. Johnson, please don't go.
Oh, quiet! Where is my brick?
You left it in the office. We're sorry.
Grandfather!
Joel?
He is dead.
Shouldn't somebody write to 911?
We want you all to know how very, very sorry we are about Levi.
Yes, as are we. Levi led a very long, very healthy life. He was a fine father and a wonderful man. But the Ammonite view death as a rebirth, a new beginning for the living as well as the dead. So we will begin a new era by buying the hat machine. Sign and initial both copies.
It's going to be a big change for your family.
Yes, the machine will certainly change our lives, but it will in no way alter the quality of our hats, which was so important to Levi. Will you fax a copy to Fisher, Fisher and Bloom?
Absolutely. With his death will come many changes. We will keep his spirit and his ways intact, and yet we will move on. Boy, this is good coffee.